welcome to Shooting Gallery. I'm your host, Michael Bane, and hey, you're thinking, I've seen this before. Cars as targets, every conceivable weapon on the firing line. You're thinking Knob Creek. Well, you're thinking wrong. Instead, we're at a really unique shooting event, the Advanced Armament Silencer Shoot. Now think about that for a minute. Suppressors are booming. Why is that? Well, almost all states now allow civilians to have suppressors. More police departments are recognizing that they need suppressor technology on their AR-15s or M4s. And here's a chance to see how far suppressor technology has come. And really, it's come a long way. So, can you hear it? Mike, aside from it being very quiet, this is a really cool event. Tell me how it got started.
The AAC Silencer Shoot got started 4 years ago when we decided to put on a shoot so that the public could come out and hear and experience silenced weapons to raise the awareness of our industry.
Now, initially, did you have sort of problems with people going like, oh, those are stealthy ninja things?
Sure. That's been the perception of silencers all along, that they're simply assassin's tools and used for murder and other nefarious purposes, but such is not the case. And the Silencer Shoot, like I said, was designed so that people could come out and actually see how enjoyable shooting suppressed firearms can be.
Tell me a little bit about how many people you got out here, how many different display people. What's going to happen today?
Well, I believe at the very first shoot 4 years ago, I think we had a crowd of maybe 125 people. Several of our dealers attended and set up booths and displayed their products. And every year since then, the number of people has grown. I believe last year we had about 450 people, and we're expecting even more today.
If there was just one concise message you could deliver about silencers, about suppressors, what would that be?
That they are indeed legal, contrary to popular belief that they are not. There are a few very small hoops that you have to go through to obtain a silencer, but there's actually less paperwork than you fill out when you buy a new car.
And the good thing is you don't have to go around like me going, what? What?
Exactly. Silencers are beneficial in a number of ways. They make for good neighbors because your neighbors are not bothered by your gunfire, and as you just mentioned, silencers are extremely instrumental in protecting hearing.
You may not realize it, but almost everybody in America owns a legal suppressor. It's called a muffler, and it's attached to your car. And in fact, the old wives' tale about a pop bottle will work on a .22 once. But modern suppressor technology has gotten a lot more sophisticated, making for much lighter, much quieter suppressors. Philip, you design suppressors. So we're looking at basically these kind of guys.
Yep.
Tell me about what these do inside the suppressor tube.
The whole idea of the suppressor is to trap as much gas for as long as possible to allow the bullet to get out and the gas to escape as slowly as possible.
Are suppressors caliber specific?
Yes and no. To get the optimum performance for a specific caliber, you want to have a specific through diameter so your bullet can pass through.
Mm-hmm.
The closer you can get that bullet to the exit hole, as far as diameter goes, generally the better gas retention you're going to have. When you start opening up your hole for a smaller bullet, it's not going to hold as well, of course. So now we make something called a solution can, which with one suppressor you can cover about 12 different calibers. So you're covered from 30 cal on down to 22 long rifle.
So it would be like an insert or a separate system?
Actually, it just consists of using one baffle to accomplish all these calibers, and you're changing your adapters, and it allows you to go to different thread pitches, and you just screw it on from, say, a 30 caliber Remington onto Ruger 1022, AR-15,
and that makes a big difference. When you're talking about a $200 transfer fee on top of the price of a suppressor,
yes, sir,
the ability to move from caliber to caliber to gun to gun to gun becomes an important issue.
Absolutely.
Well, Philip, thank you very much, and I suspect it's as much magic as science.
It's a lot of this sometimes. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael.
Shooting Gallery is brought to you by Crimson Trace Laser Grips, the world's only grip integrated laser sight. Midway USA, just about everything for shooting, reloading, and gunsmithing. BSA Optics, delivering advanced technology since 1861. Ruger, arms makers for responsible citizens. And Stag Arms. Great rifles are made in America. The best rifles are made here.